What is up, my B-Boss baddies and my Batman fellas? It is your girl Bosana and welcome BBossArmy. So as you guys can tell by the title, today we are talking about that #1 word to say to this girl to make her want you back. That woman that you still somehow want. I don't know how you guys still want these girls that are showing you that they don't want you. Now I can understand maybe if you messed up. I can understand, like, you know, maybe on your end if, you know, there's something lacking, or maybe like, you know, you're just caught up. I can kind of understand it, but overall, you guys, if these girls are wasting your time, don't waste your time even more wasting it on their time. You get what I'm saying? Okay, so I have to just make this clear. Actually, I should tell my little intro. Y'all give this video a big thumbs up, please. Y'all know I be dropping and I'm gonna keep dropping. And I also do have 2 other channels. The links are down below, so go ahead and subscribe. And so that's really it. Y'all already know the routine for those who are subscribed. So first things first, y'all, this is not gonna work if the girl absolutely does not like you. Now, y'all gotta get that, like, if the feelings are not there, especially when females go based on feelings, if there's no feelings inside, she's gonna be cold-hearted towards you. And that's honestly what happens a lot of times. Girls are not really into you, they're not attracted to you and all these things, so now they're acting up and now they're treating you bad and stuff like that. So your best bet, if she's not into you, never showed interest, or, you know, just gave you the most hardest time, just leave that girl alone. Like, there's so many other ways to go about it instead of, you know, trying to say this one word to her. Okay, you guys, so I do have one more thing to say, but I know you guys really want to hear that one word so bad, so I will just say this little bit of it and then I'll say the word, and y'all go ahead and guess right now what you think this one word is. I have another part of this video. There was another word as well. I'll leave that link down below. Have you guessed? Have you guessed? Okay. So this #1 word, right after I say this, is that we are trying to get to her feelings. We are trying to touch her heart. These girls that are cold-hearted, they will act nowadays as if you cannot touch them. They're untouchable, right? They're trying to be the cold-hearted ones. They're trying to be the ones that are emotionally unavailable when you guys are the ones that are technically supposed to play that role, right? So these women out here, if you touch their feelings, that's where you're gonna get the best of them. And so sometimes it requires them to get hurt in the process, but it is a reality check and it is also what they need to hear. So you gotta tell her this. And now this #1 word is friends. Friend, I wanna be your friend. I wanna, you know, only be friends. You know, at this point, we should just be friends. I look at you as a friend. You are my friend. Or you know what? I gotta put her in the friend zone because, hey, I can't with this hoe. You get what I'm saying? So this #1 word is so extremely important. I put down, make her feel like you don't want her. You guys have to understand that these women know how much you want them. Know how much that even if you don't want a relationship with them, you definitely want to bust a nut in one, right? So them knowing that already, that's the power of it. Like I've said in the past, is power. You know, that vagina holds a lot of weight and it's pretty strong, gets a lot of girls through the doors and stuff like that. But if you guys understood that, hey, the feelings are just as strong as the vagina, and if you could get to the feelings first and make that woman feel like, hey, you're not really as great, and just because you do have a vagina doesn't mean you're that great, then you'll start humbling her down. And I haven't talked about the whole humble thing, but that's how it is. A lot of girls have this prideness, right? And pride is just gonna take you so far from being a humble person, a humble soul. So the arrogance, the cockiness, the high ego, all around that is the extra stuff that comes with it. And that's what? The validation, right? The guys commenting on her pictures over and over. The guys that are still calling her phone over and over, texting her. You know, the same ex that, hey, he became a sim for her. Like, all that stuff happens, and it happens over and over, and it's enough control for a woman to keep driving you and stringing you along instead of her coming back into your life. If you want her back for whatever reason that you want her back, fellas, I would tell you straight up, if she's doing you dirty, I'm not speaking to you until you leave her and don't take her back. Like, I'm being here for you, and I can't be here for you if you're not here for yourself. You get what I'm saying? And y'all, I'll have more videos about, like, the whole purpose and getting on your purpose. And matter of fact, I did this especially for this video, and I'm going to be talking about purpose real quick. So y'all, if you're just saying words and playing that whole, oh, well, I just want to be friends, she's gonna most likely doubt you, especially if you're the one that was going after her. But that's okay, because now you actually go ahead and act upon it, as I always say. So if you have the actions to back up the words, it's enough for that word to keep being pushed in her head. So for an example, you're dealing with a woman, you like her, whatever, she wasn't feeling you, and then she finally lost complete interest and left. Like, she finally said, this is it for me. Now you're trying to get her back. most times, you know, when there was a little something going on, y'all still have contact, right? Unless like, hey, she completely blocked you or completely moved on type of thing. So if that's the case, y'all are still speaking a little bit. If you go ahead and say, hey, you know what, I'm cool with being friends. She's the one that told you, I want to be friends. And remember, you guys, the word is friends. You can use friends however you like. You can use it in whatever sentence. Friends, though, it's a hit. It's a hit like, damn, you're trying to friend zone me. You're trying to put me in this friend position. You're trying to just be friends, right? So when you hit her with, hey, I'm just trying to be friends, or I'm just cool with being friends, that's what you want. That's what she's going to say, hey, you know what? He wants that, cool. Right? Already you shocked her with not even reacting, not even, you know, throwing a hissy fit or a spasm or something. Not a spasm. What's the word I was looking for? Something along those lines. But, you know, you're not going to be out here throwing a tantrum. Maybe that's the word I was looking for. And so once you've done that, that's the first check on your end. You passed the test. That's a shit test too that a lot of girls put you guys through. Next aspect of this is that she's going to go ahead and see what you're doing throughout the next few days. So if you're still trying to have contact with her, if you're still trying to be in her life, trying to be a part of her, at least trying to sneak up, hit her up here and there, or just watching her somehow, hey, that's enough for that girl to say, this guy still wants me, or this guy wants me back. So that is still going to be the clear for the girl to keep going in her own lane peacefully. Now you have to disrupt her peace, and the way you do is getting to her feelings. And like I said in the beginning of the video, girls want to act so cold-hearted, but if you know how to get to their feelings and then you know how to act about it, and most times it's honestly not even giving an F, you'll be surprised, right? Just not giving an F as a man, you'll be so surprised how much it's gonna help you with women. But now you go ahead and you say, F-A, yeah, we're cool, we're friends. That's the first part. Next part of it is, hey, well, you know what? You haven't hit me up in a while. How have you been? Or, you know, I see you're doing good, right? She's going to stay in contact, try to still speak to you, things like that, whatever, right? And don't worry, I'm going to have no contact videos real soon, what your ex is feeling and all these things. Trust me, I got you guys, okay? So now let's go ahead and wrap up. And I want to just say, you check these and she's just waiting for you to go ahead and show her otherwise, but that's never what she's expecting, right? And that's where, yeah, they're waiting for that, but they don't prepare themselves. As a woman, they just kind of say, well, this never happens. Most times these guys come right back. Most times these guys never leave my side. So all in all, like, hey, bye. And then, you know, when I want to come back around, I'm going to come back around. But now when you say I'm cool with friends and act like you're cool with friends, even if it's not that case, hey, or really you might be, you got to make sure you're on your purpose. And now this is the part that I was waiting for, to tell you guys what you can do to start off with being on your purpose. And if you want purpose videos, of course, let me know. If you haven't already given this video a big thumbs up as well, please go ahead and do that. And leave your comments down below. Now, doing better. In the process of you doing better, first of all, she doesn't want to see you do better. Anybody that cares for you or has some care, they might say they want to see you do better, but the only way it's going to really mean something is if they still have some sort of like unattractiveness towards you, you know, like I don't feel this way sexually, I'm not attracted, right? There's that disconnect where it's enough for her to say, well, I actually want to see you do better. And then there's the other times where girls, you know, just flat out, I don't give a F about you, but they move on with their life. They don't stay connected with you. So now when you have the red flags or the weird things that girls will do now, hey, you're still in my life, you're still speaking to me, you say you want to see me do better, but you're still, you know, around my space, and hey, we ended things on a good term, so there's no need for us to really speak. You move on with your life, I'll move on. Hopefully you find somebody, hopefully I find somebody, right? So we have that. Once you start doing better though, that's the part that hits her, because like I said, they don't prepare and they don't expect. Women put you in a category and that's all they expect from you until you prove them otherwise. So the best part about what you guys are gonna end up doing that she never expected is that she's never ever prepared all along with everything else that comes with it. Already alone, it's a shocker for a man that, hey, I left him and he was in the dust, he wasn't doing much for him, for himself. That's already enough for a lot of girls to say, hey, cool, you know what? You're at this place, that's your life now. But when you step it up, and then on top of that, you got these so many things hitting you, right? You're maybe mentally depressed, maybe, you know, you've gained so much weight, or maybe lost so much weight, maybe just so many problems you have with your family. Like, there's so many different reasons. So all that piling on top of you, and her knowing she's piling it more on top of you with the whole, you know, things that she'll put you through, the depression and disrespectfulness and leaving you and coming back, playing mind games, all that she's adding right on top of you, she then feels like, hey, there's no way this guy can break through or get through. And that's the part where women will be so shocked every time a man, and no matter who you are, every time a man does it. And that instant attraction boosts up. Doesn't mean all the time that, hey, she comes back around and she wants you, but that instant attraction that you guys have, that you want to work around so you can get what you want, ultimately is going to be there. So you have something to build on top. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to leave this video at this. I will add more points, obviously, next time I do a part 2 and then other videos. And with that being said, comment below what types of videos you guys want to see. Y'all will see me in my next video. Bye, you guys. And don't forget, give this video a big thumbs up. Bye, y'all.